About is blowing the socks off of your neighbors, making your home look like one of those homes in those holiday light decorating shows, and doing it so quickly and so easily with the newest technology from Santa's Best. And they're launching this here at the Q. You will not see this new pixel technology from Santa's Best anywhere else. No one is doing it. It's groundbreaking because it's 360 degrees of LED light that allows you to do effects that a lot of homes have done using very sophisticated computer technology in order to create these effects. You can get a combination of 43 looks, colors, and patterns with our today's special value. We are offering them exclusively at prices of $249.96 for your 5-foot or $399.96 for your 7-foot. These are advanced orders because this is so new and so fresh. In order to make sure you're getting them, put your name on the list and we will get them to you somewhere around the week of October 28th. So I want to introduce you to Daniel Byrne, who works with Santa's Best and brings us all of this good news. He brings good tidings of joyous decorating.
Yes.
Hello.
How are you?
Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This
So,
is a lot of fun.
we are really just blown away by what these are doing. And when I said 360 degrees around, I mean the entire tree is a light show, and it's all with new technology. So what I want to start with, first of all, is the backstory on Santa's Best. They've been bringing us the best LED technology here at the Q for how long now?
Yeah, so we've been at QVC for over 10 years right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we trace our roots back over 120 years. Okay. So we're credited with being the first to mass market a pretty lit Christmas tree. So we really have a lot of deep tradition with holiday lighting, and this is absolutely groundbreaking. I can't tell you how many years in the making we've had to finally bring our pixel lights to the market to our QVC customer.
This is really cool, and like you said, you could have bought it to market sooner, but it wasn't ready. It had to be the right thing, and there's the things that the professional lighting venues, sports stadiums, you know how you see those big screens, and that's pixel technology.
Exactly.
But now, for at home, you can do these incredible effects with a remote control with a tree that will take less than 5 minutes to put together. So this is your 5-foot choice, and basically, outside of putting the stakes on this, it's pretty much all ready to go when you get it home, right?
It's sort of boxed to beautiful within 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then this is your 7-foot tree, and again, that one is available at $399.96. So here's what we did. This is so new, we can't even compare values on the retail because there's nobody that's doing it. We're the first to have it. So you're getting in on the ground level of this next technology. The 5-foot is $249.96, 6 payments of $41.66. Your 7-foot is $399.96, 6 payments of $66.66 per month. So let's start with a little technology.
Sure.
How to put it together, what it's made out of, and what I need to do to get started with this cool light show.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get this home, it's going to come in a box, and all you do is pull it up basically like a curtain. It's
and we've
so
seen those
simple.
kind of trees before.
Yes.
This is a little bit different because of the way the technology is wired, but it's not going to be any harder than those same
No, exactly
trees.
right. So when we were putting this together, we said, how are we going to display this amazing technology that we have, this pixel technology, which is basically every single bulb here has its own chip in it, has its own brain. So these bulbs are so smart that they know to communicate with all the other bulbs individually. So they can create this sort of symphony of sort of lights, if you will.
Right.
So you can see we can make them dance around in ways that they've never never been able to do before. So one of the things that when we were bringing this out, we said, okay, we need to put it on a shape that allows us to see all its beauty. So we had to make it 360 degrees.
Right.
This way, if you're sitting at home in your living room, you can also see it from the inside. But then when your neighbors are driving by in the street, they're able to see all the magic of this. This is all powered by a remote control. Now, there's been a lot of questions for us today like, oh, okay, well, I see there's a lot of different features, and they're just assuming that it's basically one mode and then you run through a light show. We do have that mode. However, we also have the ability to customize and pick your own.
So let's show the remote control, because that's where the magic is, and when you can really, and it's not difficult to do, because it tells you basically which each button is going to do for you.
Exactly. So that's our arrow feature right there. So neat, so unique. Basically, it's an arrow going back and forth. This diamond, everybody's been talking about this. This is my daughter's favorite. She basically chases it around the tree and see if she can catch up to the lights. It's actually really sweet. And then we have some diagonals. And the fun part about the diagonal right here is if we go ahead and just hit it a couple times, we'll go through different colors in the rainbow. So we can do a diagonal in blue, green. This has all year round effects. So for instance, if you're a Ravens fan, or we actually had a caller once say that they really loved Prince. So Purple Rain.
The purple. Okay. I was thinking like graduation party, if you were doing something, or a wedding or something that you wanted to really send a cool light show and coordinate colors. You could do
and
that.
this star is removable, and it doesn't affect the rest of the lights. So if you want to keep it up for the holidays, keep the star up. If you want to go more all year round. But again, we have sparkle in different colors. Then we have a different type of sparkle right here, and this is very much on trend, this sparkle. You can see that it basically creates this combination of that sort of fun, cool white, and then a mix of colors. This one is really neat. This is like we call it an RGB stripe, but you'll notice as it's mesmerizing, it's just gonna gently go up the tree. So each row is taking over from the bottom below it, because that's that smart technology. Again,
I love that.
Isn't that amazing?
Tree. And here's the thing, you can have a different tree every night. Like you're not committed to having one tree over the other. All right, so let's get into the LED technology and the pixel technology, because I have a couple of questions. I'm shopping. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, all these light bulbs, new technology, each one has a brain. What happens if one of them goes bad?
So this is where we've come, and this is why we've taken so long to get where we are. We actually send you 10 replacement bulbs with the 5-foot tree. We send you 20 with the 7. Now, you're probably not going to need them because these are all rated for a very long time, but this is what the pixel bulb looks like, and this is the intelligence of the bulb. This is where your chip lies, right in here. We're going to get a picture
of that real quick. Okay.
Look at that. That's the bottom part, and I'll give you the 360-degree view. You'll see right here. And you'll notice that gasket that's around it, that's to protect it. These are all 100% weather safe. Everything about this tree, we put it through the harshest test. We literally recreate rain for 3 straight days and show that we have no effect, and that's when we know we're ready.
And so if the bulb goes out, you have the replacement.
You just put the replacement
But the rest of it will continue to glow?
Yes, the rest will continue, but we recommend replacing it if there's one goes out.
Because that's going to mess up the flow. We want to have the full effect.
Exactly, it will mess up the flow. So then we also have a cap that goes with it, and you put that on, you get some of those extra too. So again, you know what's funny is that you had talked about the commercial use of it.
Yeah.
Those pixels aren't replaceable. That's how amazing we've been able to develop this. Like if you look on the big board of, say, your favorite local team or whatever,
there's spots missing out. You think about a traffic light. Have you ever gone up to a traffic light and seen where a couple of the lights in that are not lit? This is LED pixel technology, and of course they're made with a combination of powder-coated steel. And then, of course, the wiring, which is all safe for outdoors or indoors. It's easy to put together, and I want to show that because I think when you see this, you think, oh, how many rings do I have to string together? We're going to show you that demonstration live. But know this, it's exclusive to QVC for a limited time. You will not be able to purchase this anywhere else because this is your technology that is launching here. And it's like, those new phones that are introduced every year and the upgrades, and everybody's waiting for that new thing. That's this in the artificial tree genre. And what's amazing about it, when I first saw it, I kind of looked, I was like, oh, that's nice. And I'm thinking it's the same old thing. Then you see it when it's alive. And it's like, what am I looking at? This looks like something you would have found at the happiest place on earth, those kinds of venues, right?
Absolutely. You know, if you look at theme parks,
yes.
But also if you watch those shows, you know, the ones where they have the Christmas light fights.
I love that.
But you notice what those guys have? Those are all electrical engineers that are
Right.
professionals. They have a computer that
Right.
they literally have to program it into it, and then they have a server to back up that computer, and that is just thousands of dollars in equipment.
I think a lot of them require additional electricity and wiring. This we can plug right into our regular.
And it's low voltage, so
Right.
this is extremely safe
they're not
it's
warm at all.
inexpensive.
Right.
So we can light this entire tree for a full season for $1.50.
What?
That's it. Incredible.
Let's show how to put it together.
Sure.
So if you're on the fence and you're thinking, oh my gosh, it kind of looks really cool, I might want to try it. Let's show you how easy it is to put it together.
Sure. We brought Andrea with us today.
Andrea, if Andrea can do it, anybody can do it. Is that what they did to you, Andrea? Is that what they said? Go ahead.
That's right. No, absolutely. And I have the 7-foot tree here in front of me. It has a 31-inch base. The 5-foot has a 23-inch base. So both trees are going to have less than a 3-foot footprint. The tree comes to you already down and in its base. So all you do is you attach 2 pole sections to the center of the base. There's our first one. The second one just attaches to the top. And then I just pull up the tree. So it's already collapsed. All I need to do is pull it up and put it right here on top.
Okay.
My star is already connected. So I just insert that at the top of the pole. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in because it's more or less ready to go. But we do include 6 clips at the base that you can, on little springs, just clip right here to these little metal hooks, and they're all the way around. So you clip the other 5.
So
and
it's
that's
not
gonna give you the
it's not
stability.
whipping in the wind.
Exactly. And then we include your ground
And
stakes.
your ground stakes.
So you
And
just
that's
put
it.
them right in, and that's it. Less than a minute to put the whole thing
Well,
together.
and here's the other good thing. The shipping and handling on each size is only $9.97, so it doesn't cost a fortune to get it home. You get it home, check it out. If you don't love it, you can send it back. But I think you're going to be blown away because of what happens when you start your light show. And it can be something different every night. Look at this pastel.
This rainbow is so much
Oh my
fun, and if you
gosh,
stare at it long enough,
Yeah.
you're going to see how they just gently sort of flow its way up. It'll pause at the top, and then it'll reset. So it has, you know, a perfect amount of soothing action in it, but
Yeah.
not overwhelming. I'll tell you one that I find really cool. This is our merge, and you'll
Ooh,
see the way the
that's
2
neat.
bulbs, and you can choose this one in any one of your
Yeah.
different any one of your different colors. So if you're thinking maybe this has a bit of a spring theme to it, let's go with our you know, Parisian yellow, if you will, and you can look at them come together right there. It almost looks like it's 2 different light bulbs
Yeah.
connecting, and that's because of that pixel technology. They're able to speak to each other and then sort of meet up in the middle.
I think, you know, what's really impressive is that all of this smart engineering is in that teeny little bulb.
Isn't it amazing?
And they are communicating and creating this wonderful rhythmic show that you actually can customize for your home. If you're the person that wants to show off home for the holidays, then this is the newest technology, and it is so much easier than trying to figure out how to set up some kind of an engineered program to do your light show. If you want to pick up more than one, feel free. There is no limit, but know that in order to secure yours, the advanced orders ship October 28th. You need to place your order for it and get it to get it at the today's special value price. Can I also say this in terms of the progression of technology?
Sure.
I mean, when you think about where light started and how, you know, we have enjoyed watching the evolution of light, this is that next tier of really incredible light technology, which is why it's more expensive.
Exactly.
It's going to cost more because there's a lot going on. Each one of these light bulbs has a brain that is controlling this program, and it's blowing me away at the looks that you can create with this.
Yeah, and to your point, I did create a little bit of evolution of lighting to show you exactly where we've come from, where we are. And mind you, this is the latest and greatest, but this did not come on a whim. We've built every thought into this to make sure that you are secure in knowing that you're buying the latest, greatest, but it is absolutely amazingly reliable. And that's why we back it up with our 3-year warranty. But you can see, originally, the lighting started was simply a candle. And then as we moved through a Thomas Edison light bulb, and you had your incandescent larger size bulb, then you went to a smaller bulb, but they're incandescent, so that means that they're inefficient to light, they're warm, and if one goes out, the rest came lit. So then in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, we came up with our Color Soft LED, and you can see that mirrors that look. And then here at QVC, we launched our RGB technology, standing for red, green, blue. And that's what you're seeing in that top of the tier there. And that is a color combination that you can create any color in the rainbow.